the verse. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. This is episode 2 of Island Go MTG. And man, today we're bringing you Golgari Rock Mid-Range. I wanna rock! That's right, we're gonna rock it out today. And the philosophy of mid-range, as I explained in the first video for Golgari Rock, is we want bomb threat creatures, or threats in general.
Did you just threaten me?
That can just take over the game by itself. And while we're doing that, we're going to be hitting them with premium removal, as well as some hand disruption. Thoughtseize is probably the best hand disruption spell you can look for in Magic, period. One of the strongest spells in Modern, definitely one of the strongest spells in Pioneer, and I think maybe even pound for pound, the best spell that's in Historic right now is probably Thoughtseize. You don't always want to throw it down on turn 1, but more times than not, a turn 1 Thoughtseize, you can't go wrong. So we're going to go over our creature set. I made a couple of little adjustments, especially with the new set that just came out here for Zendikar Rising. So let's go ahead and check this out. So we got Knight of the Ebon Legion. It's good early and late. Can take over the game by itself. If I have the option between these two, I'm playing Thoughtseize turn 1. A turn 1 Knight is really only great unless we're playing, is really only great on turn 1 when we're playing red and we want to have a blocker to kind of set up a wall early. Pack Rat. First of all, shout out Kazu Negri. He taught me all about the Pack Rat. Master of Mono Black Devotion back in the day. But Pack Rat takes over the game by itself. The thing about the rat, it's not really best until turn 5 when you can drop it and then discard a spell to make another rat. Whether it be end of turn, whenever it just seems best for you at the moment. But Pack Rat, once you're in on that plan, no matter what you pull, it doesn't matter. It could be this Nissa. It could be this Nissa. It could be Veraska. It could be a questing beast. No, you make it a rat. You discard it, you make it a rat. Doesn't matter. Scavenging ooze, a couple of them is all you really need. More than that, and your other oozes aren't going to be as good. So 2 is kind of the sweet spot for a card like Scavenging ooze. And it can take over the game by itself, get you back in the game sometimes with the life gain and all that. Fantastic against Uro. I see so many people talking about Uro is broken, Uro is broken, you can't deal with Uro. Man, I can eliminate Uro if they lay it down and for the escape cost, or if after they escape it, then I can just turn 3 or turn 4 or whatever my ooze and then just eat the Uro out of the yard. Man, if you're that worried about it, this is where you want to be. You have all kinds of answers for Uro, let alone the answers that you could possibly have to exile the thing. It's strong, yeah. Broken, no. So we're going to look at Eliminate, big time. Assassin's Trophy, big time. We got a 1-of Murderous Rider just to kind of supplement if we need to hit another walker. Maelstrom Pulse. We want a multi for 1 this guy with this guy. If they lay out a bunch of similar copies, we want to hit those. So that's kind of why the Pulse, even though it's a sorcery, which I hate sorcery speed, but even though it's a sorcery, you got it there. So interesting moves here. I'm adding a 1-of Draina. I tried a couple of them, but man, she can take over the game by herself. And if she's not out there by herself, she makes everybody else way, way better. I don't want the cat in here while I'm doing a video, big buddy. Oh, we ate all the tortillas. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the sprinkle cheese is gone too. We're gonna go to the grocery store after I finish this up. Okay? Love you, big guy. That was my son, Ryan. So let's get back to this. We got 3 of the Nighthawk Scavenger. Typically, it's a 2/3, which is basically Vampire Nighthawk. Man, this thing, I was I was hoping it was going to be what I hoped it was. Scratch that. Better talk better, Nate. I was hoping it was going to be everything that I hoped it would be. And it's pretty close, man. And I still kind of messed that up. But anyway, you get my point, and it's pretty close. A lot of times it's a 2-3. I've had it out there as a 5-3, as a 6-3. The death touch is always relevant. The flying is huge, especially for our deck where we're mostly ground and pound. Man, it's big time. It's big time. And Drano with the Scavenger, whoo-wee. Whoo-wee, it feels nice. We got to come with the 3 of Questing Beast. 4 is typically where you always want to be. But we had to make room for some of this utility, and I'll get to it in a second as well. But the 3 plus it's a legendary, I think kind of works, especially for what we're doing. This Nissa of Shadowed Boughs, I guess that's how it goes, is great. In a lot of ways, it's better than Who Shakes the World, because you can get your 3 out there. You can get that 3/3 out there a little bit earlier, and protects it from removal because it goes back to being just a land. We still want to have one of these at least because the mana advantage it gives you, plus everything else. I mean, I don't have to tell you why this card is good. We want to keep it in the 60 for sure. And then we're rounding them out with the Golgari Queen. I think she's a must, especially if you're in just Golgari colors. It gives you that option to be able to neg 3 and destroy a cavalcade. You can hit a lot of other things that are just very useful. Earlier I got the very awkward daily of kill your opponent's creatures, and I rolled through it with this deck. I'm going to go ahead and get in. Well, let's just take a quick look at the mana base because that is pretty necessary. And I wonder why that says 40 cards. But anyway, wow. It's been weird since the update, y'all, but at least I'm running and not getting kicked off. We're pretty simple here. We're not doing anything crazy on the mana base. The main thing is that I wanted to go over is we want everything coming in untapped. That's why we're playing the Cemetery. That's why we're not playing Temples. The Fable can kind of get a little whatever. And actually, since I've been playing, since we only have the 1-drops, I think we want to have more swamps than forests, because we only have black 1-drops. So we're going to do that, and we got a couple castles. So that's where we're going with it. I think the 60 is a really tight 60. There's been a lot of times where I think like I want to adjust the mana because sometimes the mana doesn't come out right. Sometimes I feel like I want to add some draw just to kind of smooth it out, but I can't possibly see cutting anything. The Drana maybe, but it's so handy. And see right here, I think we are going to rock it out on this one. Our mana is good. You want to have 3 in the starting hand because I've noticed if I only have 2 and I just don't draw that 3rd, man, it's tough. Man, it's tough. And because it's the best thing that we can do, we'll go ahead and get the Knight out there. And we don't mind taking the 2 on that to do it. Okay, so it looks like they have black, so they probably do have removal. Let's go ahead and throw the rat out here, though, so we can get to ratting it out. And then, this is one of the cool situations where I like how these 2 creatures play together. And like, we're wide open, so we can kind of do whatever. And we got that pulse. That's pretty sweet. Okay, so here, we can either make a rat, or we can pump up the Knight and do the things off of that. Now, I don't want to make the rat because I already have another rat here. At least I don't want to drop him out. I'd rather make a rat EOT. I think right now we're going to go ahead and just play it like this. And a lot of people are like, why don't you pump, man? Why don't you pump? Because at the end of the turn, I really might want to discard one of these spells and make another rat and just keep on going. And then we'll get a really big attack on the next turn. Oh, and they're playing an enchantment too. Okay, so I have my Assassin's Trophy to kill it. I am going to make this rat, and we're going to go ahead and drop the Maelstrom Pulse. Because right now, it's kind of clunky. This is a little sweet. This is a part where I might play my rat, but I really want to be able to maintain. I'm going to go ahead and kill this thing. I have another trophy as backup, and we're just going to get in for 5. Right now, we are definitely on a pack rat plan. Whatever permanent they play, unless it just doesn't matter, we're probably going to trophy it. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that sucks, but it's fine. They're gonna play it, yeah. And then we'll trophy this thing. They still have 4 cards in hand, which is not lovely. I'm not really fearing their Golgari deck. I think pound for pound, we probably have the better deck. And we're majorly putting on the pressure. So right now, yuck. But you know what? It really doesn't matter. We're still gonna get in there anyway, because we're ratting. There does tap. You gain 3 life. Draw a card. Yeah, we'll do that. I don't care. Yep. Okay. So, yesterday I tried to do this video. And I went, before the video, I went all the way from, you see I'm in Platinum Tier 2. I went all the way, just in practicing, from Tier 2 all the way up to Tier 1. And I was like, man, this video is going to be off the charts. I'm just going to rack up wins, and people are going to be like, dude, Nate is a Golgari rock genius, right? No. I started the video, and I couldn't buy a win. So I was like, well, I'm going to scrap this thing, man. I mean, they're like, I lost 4 games in a row. Bad draws, like anything that could make the deck look clunky, made it look clunky. It was awful. So, hey, you know, that's how you know that I'm always transparent with you guys. If things go a little bit rough and I take a beating, man, I'm not going to lie about it. I'll just let y'all know. And the point of why I bring it up, though, is also because it lets you know a little bit about what this deck is. Right now, in the meta, there's a lot of crazy things that go on, especially with goblins, the way it gets out fast. Oh, hey, Normal. What are you doing, buddy? That's my kitty cat. Oh, see, speak of the devil, there's those goblins. Hold on, little guy. Here you go. You want to get down right now. So, yeah, we're going to grab a forest. So, speak of those goblins, man, we're probably going to take an L on this one. I just have 1 trophy, which probably is not going to cut it. That Draina helps. Typically, I would just like want to drop the Scoos. There's kind of doesn't seem to be any point to it, and yeah, I figured I was going to need this trophy for something. I knew I would need the trophy for something. Come on, Normal. Honestly, at this point, I think I would much rather this be the Nighthawk Scavenger. Because that death touch and the lifelink is so huge. And in this matchup particularly, it'll come in better. Come in really handy. There he is, man. There he is to save the day. We'll be able to questing beast on the next turn. I want to go ahead and put out the Draina. And that'll play great with the beast on next turn. Huh. You gonna swing the Snoop? So now we have options. I'm grabbing another forest regardless of what we do here. But we have a lot of options. I would love to put out the Scavenger. I think the Beast is a good play. And I think right now even Vraska is a great play. I would love to kill this Goblin War Chief. The question is, what is the best play? They're not pressuring us hardcore. It's hard to say what they're going to be coming with next. I think we play the Beast. They can't block the Beast. We'll pump the Beast. Yeah, this is going to get us way ahead. Yeah, this puts us way, way ahead. There's Krenko. They're going to try and go wide on us. Oh, Roast Beast. We got a little Roast Beast. So, next here, do we Scooze and Rat? Do we Scooze and hold something up? Do we drop the Nighthawk? I think they're way too wide for Vraska to matter. There's the Matron. What do they got coming off the top here? Another Instigator? That could be worse. What do they put in the hand? Nah, the Matron just grabs it, doesn't she?
That's gonna leave a mark.
Yuck. I don't know, actually that is kind of what we need. So we're gonna do our Scavenger. It's not as big as we'd like. We're at a pseudo 9. The swing here doesn't matter a lot. Well, we're at a pseudo 11. I don't think we attack. I don't think we attack. I beat a Goblin deck earlier with this, but they just... Well, it doesn't matter. But they just, they didn't have anything. A Chain Whirler is pretty good. Right about now. I mean, whereas typically this is just a drop it and go. I mean, they're not, yuck, all in like they have been in the past when I play against these decks. So that'll work out for us there. Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We'll go up to 10 here. Oh, there we go. For a second, I thought we were in really good position with that thing. But like as I was saying at the beginning of that exact game, though, there's some things that are going on in modern, some decks right now, not in modern, and historic, that can be tough for us to win if you're playing just a basic mid-range, one-for-one kind of strategy. In a world where mid-range is a little bit more in favor, then I think this is where you want to go with what's available in the format right now. If you're doing mid-rangey things, I think this is absolutely where you want to be. I don't see any reason to add red. Once you're doing that, like, you might as well play the Jun Sack deck. I should have known they were going to shock him. So here, yeah, we're definitely going to hold it up. We're going to let them do their thing, but we'll eliminate this Sprite Dragon. I'd like to see this Izzet deck come back a little bit more. It's been a while since Phoenix deck has really like showed its teeth in any format, honestly. Huh. And a Grim Lavamancer, that's pretty decent tech too. So far I'm enjoying this deck I'm playing against. I'm waiting to see the Drakes come out, or the Phoenixes. I think maybe like now it's the Drake, especially the Crackling Drake, might just be too clunky. At a 4-drop? I mean, you're just trying to cantrip like crazy. If you're playing this Lavamancer too, you don't want to tap out 4, even if you do draw a card and get a bomb threat. No, you probably want to do that. That sounds awesome. Tap out 4, get a bomb threat, and draw a card. So, I'm going to kill this Riddle for him. Mostly because I can, but also because they're down to 3 cards. And I don't know how many other threats that they're going to be putting out that I can't eliminate. So I want to use this Assassin's Trophy on a non-creature permanent. I don't really see any Planeswalkers coming out. If they do drop a Walker, it's probably the Royal Scions, if they're smart. I mean, I could be wrong there, though. Yeah, I'm just gonna Beast. Please don't have Essence Scatter. I don't think they do, or they would have already just cast it. Yeah, there he is. They didn't like seeing that beast hit the floor. Oh. What are they gonna do? What are you gonna do, prodigal son? Oh, sure. Boy, an unsummon would have been really annoying, and they are running that because we saw it earlier. We're gonna opt here. Three cards. Having the eliminate this turn would have been nice. But you know what? All in all, not that bad. Just in case they got something for it, I'm going to go ahead and kill this thing. And while we're at it, we might as well just make a rat. Get in for 4, put him to 8. We got some tempo right now. They got 3 cards, man, and I still don't like that. I'm not a fan of seeing all them cards in the hand. But they're still digging, and that's not too bad. They're probably going to kill our rat. I should have thought about that. It's 2 that's not going to our dome, though. Oh, he's going to do it for the beast. Okay. I mean, could be worse. I could kind of see that. I think the rat, it can be just as threatening. Yeah, especially now, because I'll just go ahead and do this and crack in for 2. I want to hold this murderous rider in case they throw out something that I just can't deal with, like a big flyer or whatever. I gotta think they have to have the phoenixes, but they don't have anything in the yard. Oh, sorry about the yawning, y'all. I knew they played the Royal Scions. I knew the Scions was coming. I thought maybe they might play the other Row. Gonna kill my rat.
There is no virtue.
I think they could have. I feel like they could have. See, this is what we want to do this for now.
Should we regroup?
Definitely.
Okay. Okay, we're kinda in a top deck war. He's holding it, I think. Wants to do it. You do it now, man. Yeah, there you go. Do it now. While I'm tapped down and I can't make another one, you do it now. Okay. That's kind of yuck. But we'll go ahead and do this. And we can pump him once. Looks like I gotta eat a guy out of my yard there. Huh. Ooh, the Arcanist? Alright, well, we'll go ahead and put out this rider. And then we're gonna swing the Scoos. And we're gonna hold up this eliminate. Kinda hoping he blocks. No, he's not going to. Alright, let's go ahead and kill the Arcanist then. I'm not going to give him a chance to draw another card. I think we got this one. Like, unless they do something crazy here. Man, I don't think they even have the mana or the resources to be able to pull out that big of a turn. Can you remove a threat or put out a blocker? Otherwise, we win. Yeah, we're gonna rock! We're gonna rock! That was terrible air guitar. I'm not a rock and roll head, man. I like Red Hot Chili Peppers and Rage Against the Machine, and that's it for classic, like, style. Not even classic, but for, like, your rock bands. Like, that's my jam. Anybody wants to give me some air guitar lessons, feel free to hit me up. Alright, let's do one more. It's been a pretty successful run, so I think even if we take a face beating here, I'll call it. You've got a good chance to see what the deck is about. We've seen all of our threats kind of in there doing work. We've seen some Pack Rat. We have seen the Knight. We've seen Questing Beast do work. We've seen the Nighthawk and Draina out there. So we're coming off controlly. Oh, okay. Okay, we're gonna have to drop this guy tapped, and that doesn't feel good, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Alright, so while they're gonna be tapped out, I'm definitely gonna go ahead and just kill their threat. Stop that engine. Just like I said in episode 1 when we did the mono blue tempo. So let's see what we can do here against it. We are double grind. And we're not going to play into their hands. We're going to... Okay. Okay. Unless they have the disruption here on us. Yeah, they got it. But now they're tapped out. Boom, boom. So that's how you play tempo, man, is you gotta hit them with a preliminary spell that they have to answer. Now, this is kind of sweet. This is kind of sweet. We don't mind taking this too. Wish we had a land, though. I wish we had a land. We're probably going to back this up with a Scooze. I got to unsubstantiate and then negate, huh? Let's take the negate. And just make them use this. Okay. Let's just Scooze again. That's dumb. Why didn't we use the black source? Could have at least ate the gen out the yard. Alright, put it back. Alright. Now they have 2 cards that we don't know about. There is our land. I like it. I like it. I like Unsubstantiate as a card. I'm currently playing it in my UW standard deck post-rotation, and it's been a lot better than what I expected. But in Modern for tempo, I think we just have better answers. So let's go ahead. My Scavenging ooze eats all the cards out the yard, and his power is higher than yours. Yeah, let's eat this Mander. And let's bang. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. If y'all knew Cactus Jack back in the day, that's how he did it. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Storm Tamer. Ain't scared. Ooh. Like that Maelstrom Pulse. I feel like this Eliminate is going to be needed more against something else, but at the same time, though, the Tamer will just eat it, so I might as well go ahead and hit him with it. Man, that's kind of fine, too, really. I'm good with that. Let's go ahead and pulse this thing. They're really low. They're really low. They have... Okay. I mean, okay. Now they're out of cards, which is awesome. Because once you take away Tempo's cards, like, that's the backbone of their power. If they're not drawing cards every turn, if not every other turn or more, then they're not doing anything. They got one card in the hand. We can take this 2 life and just be able to maximize what we can do here. We can't drop both of those. So let's Scavenger. And we might just get a scoop here, because I don't know what they think they would be able to do. Alright. Well... I don't think they have any more creatures, no. Do we? We do not. Well, that sucks. We do now. So, I guess we'll eat the Scavenger. Bump them up to 5. And I'm going to play this rat. And I think on the next turn we get him. Yep. GG, bruh.
It's
Yep.
time to step out of the shadows.
So, hey, man. Episode 2. Golgari rock! Golgari rock. We're doing it on this one, man. So you got to see a lot of what we do. Like I said, this deck can still just... You just can kind of get stuck where you're not drawing. If your lands get clunky, I think you saw in the one game our lands got a little bit clunky. But for the biggest part, what you're landing is gonna go. If you're just trying to rank up, if you got your dailies as the kill creatures and things like that, this is a deck that you want to play. You can kill a lot of creatures in combat. You can kill a lot just with your removal, especially when you add in the Veraska as well with the other stuff that we have. High quality value cards up and down the 60. I would like to see something that could just kind of add any kind of a draw ability in this. I feel like we really need it, and that's not just because I'm a blue player. It's because we needed to keep things going if it gets a little clunky sometimes. I would love to see like a green-black cycling land. I don't even know that there is one. If they made that cycle, I know that they did it in the ally colors, but I'm not sure that they did it in the enemy colors. Well, these are ally colors as well. Man, I don't know, but if there's a cycling land for it, I wish it was in here. I thought about maybe doing some of the triomes, but that's just way too much on the cycle. I don't want to do that. We'd rather just pay more mana, or pay our mana for threats and do what we're doing. But yeah, Golgari rock. You can get wins. You can rank up with this. It's got a sweet list, and it's really fun to play. If you like mid-range and in historic, this is where you want to be. This is Nate, episode 2. Thanks for checking me out. Peace.
Man, it's so crazy out here living in this world, and my haters couldn't touch me, even in this world. Life is full of lessons, and I'm starting to get it. I can see things clearly, better yet vivid.